Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron here. Well, the little booklet I wrote about 10 years ago, no, you can't buy a copy. I'm in the midst of updating it right now, so I don't think I have any more copies of this. And I feel so terrible. It was printed with several typos and stuff, and I'm just not big on this stuff. But I did try to build the most comprehensive, in one place, just a little 28-page book, the most comprehensive, fair-minded look at the ancient historical evidence of Jesus. So let's take a look inside the book. It's got my ugly 10 years ago mug on it. They made it real skinny, blah, blah, because it wouldn't fit. So let's take a look on the inside. The first thing is we have quotes by Tacitus, Suetonius, Lives of the 12 Caesars, where they all mention Jesus Christ. Pliny the Younger, where they mention about Christianity and that early Christians worship Jesus as God, sang hymns to Christ as to God. The ancient Jewish crucifixion victim found in June 1968, and it shows how people were crucified, again coinciding with the Bible. And then P4, P64, P67 by a epifluorescent confocal laser microscope were shown to be from about 66 AD. What Flavius Josephus had to say about James, about Jesus Christ, Lucian of Samosata, the Nazareth Decree in 49 AD, which says we're going to make a death penalty for grave robbing in Nazareth. Why would that be? Because grave robbing was considered a minor offense, unless a guy who claimed to be raised from the dead was turning the world right side up. Evidence for Pontius Pilate, including not only coinage, but the Pontius Pilate inscription. Jewish burial ossuaries, where they found the James ossuary, James, the brother of Jesus. They have found his burial box. It has been proven beyond a shadow of a doubt. William Waldron, in his new book on archaeology, Norm Geisler, have shown that it's been proven. It was contested for a few years. It is James, the brother of Jesus Christ. They have found Caiaphas's bones in his ossuary. The historian Thallus, correspondence with the Roman Emperor Hadrian, Justin Martyr and his interactions, his proofs, Tertullian with the Emperor Tiberius, Augustus Caesar as quoted by Macrobius, Phlegon, a 1st and 2nd century historian, Mara bar Serapion in 73 AD mentions Jesus in a letter to his son. Juvenal in the late 1st century, early 2nd century, mentions Christians. Seneca the Younger, who was Nero's tutor, mentions Christians and Nero's horrible torture of him. He died in 65 AD. Ancient Jewish writings that mention Jesus Christ and the New Testament writings. Hegesippus, traveling around the ancient world, trying to find about Christians. Celsus in the 2nd century AD, Galen the physician in the 2nd century, Numenius, Galerius, archaeological findings in Capernaum. I have been there. They have found Peter's house in Capernaum. And on Peter's house, on the writings on the wall, it has prayers to Jesus as God. Well, that's pretty amazing. On other ossuaries before 50 AD they found in Jerusalem, they have prayers to Jesus as God. There are Sabellian catacombs in Rome. Northcote has discovered in 1742. They discovered these that are all about the oneness of God. Heracles in the late 3rd century, early 4th century. The earliest church has that they found, and they since found one earlier under a very early church from about 240 AD in Rabbah, Jordan. They found a cave that's a church that dates from 33 to 70 AD. The earliest church they'd found before that in Megiddo, on the tiling it says, Jesus is God. The Alexmenos Graffitito, which probably dates from the 1st century, where it has Jesus with a donkey's head, and it says Alexmenos worships his God. So all this, many other proofs, friend, I'm telling you, Just believe your Bible. You can read it, sit down and read your King James Bible, believe it 100%. You don't have to worry about if it's mistranslated, anything. It's 100% right, and it's been shown to be right throughout the centuries. Atheists, it's been my experience, they got a lot of great arguments and a lot of high-sounding words, but no proof. And I love you guys. I hope you get converted. We do love you, and we do pray for you. God bless you in Jesus' name.